Okay, they just added mulch and they added it everywhere. But that's okay. We're gonna go with what we have. We have lamb's ear, sage, we have spinach, we have purple top turnips, hollyhocks, we have a hosta growing up, we have mint. On this side, it's lots of onions underneath there. There's going to be some tomatoes growing where the green stalk is. There's pineapple next to the vent. There's mint. There's some type of island tropical plant that keeps coming up, and I just love it. All types of onions. Probably going to pop up right in there because Imani and I love onions, so that's kind of like our onions and garlic area right there. Right here, hollyhocks, some more onions, and some of the island plant. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but it's pretty. So I'm going to put it down in the pot and let it continue to grow. That's an example of it right there. We have onions right there in the corner. We have right here, we have sage. Some people say lamb's ear. There's a hosta growing right underneath there. I'm gonna have to trim that back. This is a seed that I got in Mexico, and it is humongous. I cut it down. It got up to 10 feet high. Cut it down, but I didn't cut it down at the root, so it's coming back with a vengeance. Next to it is tomatoes. So there's gonna be tomatoes growing right there, and the cage is there to support the tomatoes. We have basil because I hear that it makes the tomatoes taste even better. Right here, oregano. There's lettuce. This is hosta, mint, hollyhock. While I'm in this area, there's kale and beets gonna be growing in that section on the right side. On the left side, elephant ears. Tomatoes will be in those silver pens. Over in that one right there is gonna be purple top turnips. Right in here, tomatoes, kale. The cages are for tomatoes. We have lots of kale and spinach growing up. Oh, look at that tomato. Tomato and marigolds. Inside the red bucket is watermelon, and it's already starting to grow. You see that? So I did 3 types of watermelon, and I'll let you know what types those are later. We have some more sage right here, hostas. We have some peas coming up right there. Come around to this side. These are so very pretty. I've forgotten what they are. I'm gonna have to Google identify them. But next to them, we have some oregano coming up, some elephant ears coming up. Then on this side behind the chairs, we have squash. This area will contain squash. This red pot is for watermelon. That is sugar baby watermelon. In that orange bucket is a fig tree, and both of the blue containers are elephant ears. In the middle is a combination of a whole lot of things. This one right here is a lemon tree, lemon or lime. Might even be both. Sorry. We're gonna have some type of hybrid lemon lime. But all of this is squash, and as you see, squash and cucumbers are starting to grow up. And I literally just took some squash and cucumbers, put them in the blender with some water, and I just poured it right here and put some dirt on top. Inside those boxes right there, I'm trying potatoes, growing potatoes in a box. So we put wood chips at the bottom and compost and our soil mixture, and we're gonna see what happens with our potatoes in the box. I started with 3 different potatoes. In this black container right here, along the side is 3 different little fig trees growing. And in the middle is a Mexican jacama. It's a sweet Mexican fruit. So I'm trying to get the mother so that I can get seeds from the mother to have some offsprings. Inside the hoop tunnel right there, you see muscadines growing all along the side. Muscadines and grapes. And they're growing from that gray container right there. And inside each one of the pots in the tunnel are different things that's planted in the actual soil. Because I wanted to see the difference of container gardening inside of the hoop versus directly into the soil. So I wanted to see what was going to happen. And this is the elephant ears. I'm sorry, the banana. Look at that. Already it's taller than me. And I'm guessing the one in the front yard is not this tall because this one is getting more water. So I'm gonna have to give the one in the front yard more water. But I wanted to show you all the ugly stage of everything so that when it becomes even more beautiful, you can go back and see the difference like I can. So this is my outside office sanctuary area. So in here I have potatoes in each one of the pots like this one, the raised pot potatoes. In this section I have tomatoes. I have things growing hydroponically, but I unplugged it, so I'm letting the sun do it instead of the water. And that's gonna keep down on some of those fungus gnats or fruit flies, whatever they were inside the house. So that's why I brought it outside. But there's tomatoes right here. You know, I really had some leftover seeds in my packet that I keep around my waist, and I just threw them all in here. So it's a plethora of things growing that I'm gonna have to identify. I see kale, I see tomatoes, I see marigolds, I guess that's peas or beans. But I know what's in these because these are separate and labeled. So that's cucumber, that's a fig tree, that's a hosta. Again, potatoes in here. Inside of this tier is celery, marigolds, kale, spinach, basil. Over on this side, basil, tomatoes. These are blueberries. Look at this. The little blueberries are starting to grow. You all see that? In here, cabbage, tomatoes. Oh my gosh. Look, my strawberries are starting to grow back. Now the cabbage is going to seed, but I'm just gonna let it. So they can just go to seed, drop down, and just do what it does. Do what nature does. Over on this section, look at that. I have little peppers starting to grow. Marigolds, butter crunch, lettuce. Tomatoes, loving it right there. As you see, this is potatoes. But I also see, what is that? Squash growing. All right, inside of these containers, that's crisp mint lettuce and another type of lettuce, looks like iceberg. In here, this hasn't started really growing yet, but it is leeks, kale, turmeric, and ginger. And right here I have mint. Down at the bottom are just babies that I'm picking from the other ones. This one is kind of like my compost. When we have kitchen vegetation, I put it in here, and I'm gonna put it inside one of those 5-gallon pots with a top on it and make some compost tea. That's my plan anyway, if I can get around to it. But I just wanted you all to get an idea. Look at this. You see that banana tree from the porch? And in the next month, it's gonna be all the way up here. I'm gonna be able to see it coming out of the front door. So, this is the ugly stage, but thank God for the ugly stage. God bless the harvest. Please get up, get out, and grow something. Even if you don't get up and get out to grow, please get up, grow something. Grow what you eat what you grow. Be blessed, my brothers, my sisters. Oh, I forgot to mention my mulch. You see they're adding the mulch coming around. So all this area is going to be mulched in all the way around. And that will help suppress the weeds. And it will also give some extra nice soil underneath the bottom in the event I want to keep planting some more things, which I do. All right, go be great, because that's what you are. Grow something. Be blessed. Thank you for watching.